Hey friends, and welcome back to another pottery template tutorial. So today we are doing a classic one from the beginner collection. It is the shallow bowl. So let's get into it. First things first, you need to cut out all of the template pieces and then tape together the two parts of SB1. Next, we're going to roll out a 1/2 centimeter slab and cut out each template once. Now, I recommend putting your template pieces in front of the fan for a few minutes. This is very much dependent on your clay and the conditions of your studio, but I find that the clay is way less floppy if it's a little bit stiffer. If you're finding your clay pieces are too floppy to form, that means it's too wet. Now, if they're cracking or not bending very easily when you're trying to form them, that means they're too dry. So you're just going to have to experiment a little bit to find the right level of dryness. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start forming the body of the bowl. So I want you to cut each straight side of this kind of C shape at a 45-degree angle, and make sure you flip it halfway in between so that when you put them together, they will overlap. And then go ahead and score and slip if necessary. And put them together. Don't worry about smoothing it out perfectly just yet. Now Bianca's going in and just smoothing out that rim. You can do this now or at the very end as well, whatever you prefer. Okay, now we're going to position it over the bottom piece. Now you'll notice the bottom piece is a bit bigger than it needs to be. This is done on purpose so you have a little bit more wiggle room here. So for the best bottoms, we always attach first and then trim to size. So go ahead and mark where it's going to sit, and then you can slip and score both sides. And press down to attach. Once it's well attached, you can trim the bottom to size. Go ahead and blend the base into the walls as best you can. This is something that you can do up until the point that you're happy with it. Using a rib here can definitely help get a straight line. And then for the inside, you can just smooth it into the base as you see here. If you're finding that it's not quite matching up, you can roll out a little coil. I would recommend about a pencil thickness piece of coil, and then you can squish that right in the corner and blend it in. So you don't need the coil if you're finding that you can blend it well yourself, but if you're having trouble there, that's a little trick you can do. All right, our bowl is finished. Now once it's dry, we're gonna load it into the kiln. We're using our classic white glaze here. Into the kiln for one last firing. And here is our shallow bowl. I love this very simple design. It's super versatile. You can eat your cereal out of it, you can put snacks in it, but it's also just a really great beginner project to sort of introduce you into these slab building techniques. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.